When it comes to the English language, there are so many words that I actually can't stand. Moist, not moist critical. Charlie, you're cool. Kumquat, that's just a weird word. Why do we even need it? How about influencer? Now, I don't want you to think that I hate them because I am petty and poor, which I am, but that's not the reason why. I hate them because they try to peddle a product to somebody that isn't going to work, all because they're lying. Lying. That is what we call in the business a little bit of sleight of hand, and with that little sneak that I just snuck in there, we're going to be looking at a fitness influencer who tends to have a weird morning routine. And when we start looking into this, I want you to pay attention to the times that this man has listed on the screen, as they don't quite add up. So right away, it's 8:43 in the morning, and you decide as a black man to get a banana and rub it on your face. Come on, brother, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? Now, as somebody who has taken 3 separate grippy sock vacations, I will tell you this is absolutely insane. So I went to Google to take a look if there is any scientific proof to this actually working. And contrary to popular belief by this person or whoever actually thinks that this is a good idea, it's not. While banana peels contain beneficial compounds, rubbing them on your face for skincare is not scientifically proven and may pose risks like pesticide exposure and irritation. Now, I want you to pay close attention in this next clip because somehow he has managed to warp time around his massive muscles, as he originally started his daily routine out at 8:43 a.m. and somehow he travels back in time to go swimming. Now, I want you to know that I am editing this video currently. However, I am not editing the original video to take it out of context. And I want to say that somehow this man managed to leap into the water starting at 7:36 and land in the water at 7:40. I think he caught like 4 minutes in the air. Like, that's insane. None of this is believable. Why would you expect us to believe this? Your times are off. Everything's wrong. None of this is out of context. This is the full context. He either lives his day backwards. Maybe he's Benjamin Button. Oh my God. Maybe he is Benjamin Button. Now, I will say that I wasn't the one to actually notice the time changes and how weird the time dilation is around this person. And time dilation is a very real thing. However, his comment section is kind of roasting him. They are kind of roasting him. Charlie Barclay says, longest dive I've ever seen in my life. He was in the air for 4 minutes. So he goes from diving into the water at 7:40 in the morning. Mind you, this is the same video. All of this is the same video. He then goes and transitions into opening the door at 4 o'clock in the morning to hit a quick little push-up rep and then drop down and get his eagle on girl like Megan Thee Stallion in the WAP video. Now, none of this is necessary. Why are you up at 4 o'clock in the morning on your balcony trying to get your work on, your twerk on, and your jerk on? I don't know. I'm sorry. I just couldn't think of anything else that rhymed with that. However, you are throwing it back like the Dudley Boys trying to pile drive somebody through a table at WrestleMania. And since you're a fitness influencer, what you're telling me is you want me to look like you, which means I have to do the things that you do? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to do any of that weird shit. Keep that in your corner to yourself, between you and whatever partner you might have. I'm good. I am so good. There is another reason that I think that this is absolutely bullshit, and this comes from the creator side of things. Do you know how long it actually takes to set up good lighting? It takes a long time. His balcony was lit with the purple light. His backdrop for this next scene is lit with that same purple light. I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it. I think you are lying to everybody when you tell them that this is what you do on a day-to-day basis. You don't have that time, brother. You don't have that time. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. But then again, you have this breathe right nasal strip over you in this next one, and that's kind of weird too. Personally, I know that when I walk upstairs, I can't breathe. And if you look like that and you still can't breathe, then what is the point of me even trying to get into shape? Am I the only one that noticed that that looks like a new journal? Like you just started journaling and like, oh my God, it's part of my new routine. It's part of the routine.
So we're going to be serious about the Lord's business.
So you're going to be serious about the Lord's business, but you're also going to sit there and try to scam people out of their hard-earned money. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If anybody out there happens to have a degree in like nutrition or anything like that, can anybody tell me what benefit does pulling a book from off screen to the center of the camera to push your chair in and walk away have to do with like health or anything like that? I don't know. What is this? What the fuck does this mean? What does it mean? So you decide to take the rest of the water that you have, get some ice, go bobbing for ice cubes or something. Maybe you're washing your face, but you just were in the pool 2 hours ago in the future, so I don't know how your face is dirty enough to decide to wash it. I don't know. When you're an interdimensional time traveler, things just must be different. This is something that I clearly don't have the intelligence quotient to be able to understand. Yes, there is nothing that influencers love more than putting on all of their jewelry to go on a full sprint like they're running from David Goggins. What I think it is he wants to be David Goggins, and since you can't imitate what you can't replicate, you never will be, so just stop. Stop while you're ahead. Bear in mind, he put on all of his jewelry to go to the gym. Who are you trying to impress, brother? Who are you trying to impress? Is it me? Is it me? The only thing that's been impressive so far is the sound design, because I figured out now why the video is shot backwards. It's because you don't know how to edit, or your editor doesn't know how to edit it, and you're too stupid to actually check what the editor did, because they played like the back half of the video first to try to capture your attention. It's tricks. It's all tricks. It's smoke and mirrors. It's editing bullshit for TikTok algorithm. Yes, finally back to the banana peel at 8:45. You'll notice at 8:55 he then washes his face after he rubbed the banana peel on it, but he was just in the shower, so why wouldn't you just eat the banana, rub the peel on your face, and then get in the shower? I don't know. Feels like it would be more time efficient like that, but then again, I'm not a time traveling wizard like you are, sir, am I? So kudos to you, I guess. I don't know why this guy is constantly trying to drown himself in a bowl of ice water. Maybe he has some fetish where he role plays as Jack from the Titanic and begs Rose to never let go. Not to mention, he just washed his face 10 minutes ago. How did your face get this dirty, and why haven't you brushed your teeth? Why have you not brushed your teeth yet? You just ate. You just ate. I have not seen you brush your teeth, even though you ate. Now you're about to go get on camera in front of people and try to have a podcast or crypto scam or whatever the fuck you people do. Not you people like black people, but like you people like influencers.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least $10,000.
Publicly, I will give him the benefit of the doubt that he is talking about $10,000. However, privately, I will not give him the benefit of that doubt. I will pretend that he is talking about butt plugs. It's much more funny that way.
Thank you.
I don't know who this woman is that keeps bringing him water, but she needs to stop because he loves waterboarding more than Dick Cheney. Now that we've taken a look at his daytime routine, let's take a look at what he does before he goes to bed. Yes, my favorite thing in the world, banana-flavored pesticides. Muy delicioso. That means very good in Spanish. I've been learning Spanish lately. Ha, that was a trick. That doesn't mean very good in Spanish. That means very delicious. And right now, I have influenced in you to thinking it means very good. And there is a native Spanish speaker out there being like, damn it, he got me right now. Swiper no swiping, swiper no swiping, swiper no swiping. Now, this is the part where you come in and you go, aw, man. What I really want to know is if bro had a scuba mask the whole time, why is he raw dogging the ice bowl? Question number 2, where in the fuck are you getting all this ice from? Are you just like going up to the North Pole and just killing all the polar bears and taking their natural resource? You're like a goddamn snow cone factory. Also, in this next clip, you're gonna see him tell on himself a little bit because he is built like a fucking brick house from the waist up. However, he's got chicken legs. Look at his legs. He's got little baby chicken legs. Look at the little drumsticks just trying to walk. It's kind of weird that he eats his dinner in his bath. However, if you're part amphibian, that does kind of make sense. It's just, who as a man takes a bath? I mean, I understand if you got to get in and scrub. However, this guy has done no work all day long and spent 95% of his life in water.
Brother, what do you mean, how do I wake up at 3:50 a.m.? Listen, I go to sleep early because temptation lives late at night.
Goes to bed early because temptation lives at night. I don't think temptation is a real living thing. I don't think you can quantify it and calculate it out to be a real thing. What species does temptation fall under? Maybe devil? Maybe devil or God? I don't know. Please let me know in the comment section.
I need you to lock in.
Honestly, this whole thing looks fake to me. It all looks staged. It looks like you might have rented an expensive hotel in a foreign country where it's not so expensive to actually rent that hotel and then didn't know what the fuck to do with it. So you got some bananas and started rubbing them all over your face. Also, even more honestly, this might be the most homoerotic thing I have ever seen. Not that there is a problem with that. However, I can picture you going into your local grocery store, just grabbing some Chiquita bananas and just going to town. Just the idea of sitting there and eating the banana piece by piece by piece to make sure it doesn't look like a phallic object going into your mouth is insane. That's crazy work. It's wild. And then, not only then, you take the phallic-shaped object and rub its goo all over your face and then proceed to wash it off. He does, however, brush his teeth right before bed, which is probably not the worst thing. That's not the worst thing. That's good. That's good. You're supposed to brush your teeth before bed. However, I think you're supposed to brush your teeth twice a day. I brush after I eat. So, you know, really it depends on how often I eat. And I'm pretty big, so I eat a lot, you know. So that is what it is. You could call me crazy, but I think he just swallowed his toothpaste. Oh, it's tape to close his mouth. What does that tell you? He's a mouth breather. He's a mouth breather. That's weird, bro. That's really fucking weird. Thank God that shit is over. I am clapping, but it is for a different reason. If you enjoyed this content, let me know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Come be a member of the petting zoo. I don't know. This guy's strange. Very, very strange. I don't like influencers whatsoever. They're all pieces of shit. Well, not all of them. Not all of them. Most, because they want you to buy a product that typically doesn't work. However, it reminds me of lyrics from Aesop Rock where he says, every time an influencer offers advice, I feel years coming off of my life. So I don't even know who this guy is. I don't even care. But fucking welcome to the petting zoo.